Last year, we started and completed arguably one of my more delusional ideas, which was to turn a Mini Cooper into a burnout machine. I still and do not want to know what's actually involved in putting a V8 into a Mini Cooper, so instead we put a V8 into an S10 and then we put a Mini Cooper body on the S10. We were running very behind for this and Jamie barely had enough time to get the car to start on the trailer, but regardless, we loaded it, took it across the country to Florida to Cletus McFarland's Burnout Rivals. I had everything tied up in this. I took out a loan to make sure we got it done. I stressed for months on end. I spent way too much time trying to make this thing work because I thought it was going to make us rich and famous. Well, that part didn't work, but the Mini Cooper did a pretty good burnout, all things considered. At some point during the burnout, the intercooler pipe popped off the intake manifold, and the burnout continued to do exactly as it did with the turbo as it did without. So, last video, we made version 2 of this turbo kit, something I can look at and be proud of and think that maybe sort of might work a little bit better. So in this video, we are going to PFI speed to put it on the dyno to see what it actually does. Now at this point, you might be thinking, wow, you should be really proud of yourself. You're so handsome and that turbo kit looks exquisite. But last time we were on the dyno with a turbo LS that I put together, this happened. What just happened?
We just went clackety, clackety, clack, clack.
What went clack?
Something that way.
So, as you would imagine, I'm a little bit nervous to see if all the hard work we just put into this is actually going to pay off, or if we are going to have an engine with a few extra holes in it.
Thought the intercooler was gonna hit. It's good though.
I'm gonna guess 380.
380?
On wastegate.
I'm gonna not be a stoner and I'll guess 419.
Hey, good for you. Okay, I get it. I was like, where are you going with that? The 2 spare tires we got at the junkyard before we went to Florida, they came off of Blazers. The Mini's an S10, I assumed, same. The lug pattern's the same, offset's very different. One of the wheels on the passenger side, driver's side of the Mini, tire touches the frame. You can't roll the car. I don't know if it's worth dismounting them and putting them on the wheels that fit because they're old, they're 20-year-old spare tires. Lame part is we have to buy 2 tires for Saturday, which is in 3 days, 2 days, 3 days. We are completely out of money. Like we really didn't have to buy a whole lot for this, but the little bit that we did, like I was struggling to buy oil. If I make rent this month, it's gonna be pretty close to miraculous. I'm not thrilled about our financial situation, but that's what you missed this morning. We're really not shooting for a ton of power, but we don't have an official tune on this thing. It's 10-second burnout in the parking lot, and that was our tune. So I'm kind of excited to see what it does. We'll see if the motor lives. The motor's completely untouched. I got it from one of you guys, a subscriber gave it to me, which is super cool, and I'm glad we got to use it for something neat. That's what we're doing. We're here. We'll see how it goes.
You been driving it or no?
We already have a leak.
I don't think the tuner gets to gas.
No, you do. That's not how. Oh, that's a good
I
point.
don't think the tuner gets to gas.
Nick,
6 pounds is what's in the
6
gate.
pounds.
5.8.
437.
Okay, solid. Shane?
Solid.
Shane?
Probably like 480.
That's pretty high.
wrong.
What'd it make?
408.
Well, we'll check it out. £6.
So I made more than the spring. Probably because I have it in a garbage location. It's like 90 right off it. Cool, that works. Just so we're clear, I'm happy with that amount. I know you're cleaning up, but
yeah, I'm just cleaning up, seeing what little stuff will do.
Cool. Right on. That mile an hour up there pretty accurate?
Yeah.
Okay, so top of third's 106.
Yep.
I didn't run you into the tire.
Good. Yeah, you did great. The way you pointed your hand straight was fantastic.
Yeah?
I've never seen anybody like you do that.
No, you never seen that before?
Not from a gentleman of your
What?
stature,
What do you mean?
your demeanor, your
What?
orientation.
Why'd you hit him cut? I think the tire on the way
That's
out.
why I got hit by it. Damn taillight.
I'm talking like pop.
Yeah. You shattered your bumper and your
And the
taillight.
taillight.
But I guess I didn't think about that.
What happened?
Took out
Because
the
the
bumper
strands,
and-
when you pop a tire, the cords grip
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's about the balloon.
This was intended to follow.
to-
It was supposed to happen in competition, not right now.
Ah.
I still don't think that was.
You should probably deflate that so it doesn't go boom.
So is it not shifting in the third?
I don't know what it's not doing.
Oh.
It's kind of scary. Yeah, I don't know what. I'm assuming.
What gear?
I'm assuming that just delaminated, not. I don't think.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. I guess those marks are pretty dark.
They are.
It just ripped off a layer.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I never.
Couldn't tell.
At one point, I felt a shift. I thought
We didn't hear it.
it was real quick. Like I felt it, but I think it was only seconds.
Did you tell the gear spin on the screen?
I mean, that was more smoke than it did at the beginning of the Florida one. So
Sounded way better than
Yeah.
it did
it
before.
he made the
It sounds like a burnout vehicle.
whatever that it's called. What is that called? The
Mission cat?
no, the timing in between
Oh,
the cuts
The
on red line. He made that
12,
super
yeah.
tight. Yeah,
Made
he
it
made that
close?
super close. So it's just
yeah, it's like probably 200 RPM or something.
probably.
Yeah,
That's what I would put it at if I tuned.
That's what my Camacho is.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it looks like a. Was that loud when that happened? I didn't even hear it.
No,
Oh, we just felt trapped.
Yeah.
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 Blasted.
We were all like, oh.
I
You'll see
just
it.
ran away from behind it because I knew that was gonna happen, and then like you started S-ing towards it, and I was like, "Ah, come
Yeah,
around
you
this."
took cover behind me.
Yeah, I know. I've been around this before.
You still got it.
Bro, yeah, I got it like right here a little bit. I was like, oh.
Oh, I'm bleeding.
You want? It's from a famous race car. Goodness gracious. Freaking taillight. Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. Success. Technically, that last shot was supposed to be the outro. You know what I mean? Short and sweet. Bye-bye. See you later. But I forgot to celebrate with y'all. We just popped our first tire. I have to unlock the lock first. We just popped our first tire. Those weren't in fantastic shape, but I hadn't done a burnout on those before, which I'm glad none of my friends got smacked. I didn't think I was going to do that. Now, this is the outro. Goodbye.